the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington of top-tier pitchers next on the show. Max Scherzer gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Turned on down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Eaton going back to the track, to the wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, they take the lead.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Roy, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
No outs, nobody on. To 2-2 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number one.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Still only one out in the inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Didi Gregorius. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in on it is Eaton. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning, and the runner back in standing. And he finds the black here with a curveball, 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Philly. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Stepping in, Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a ball, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Two-0 count, the pitch.
Ball exercise.
Trey Turner waits on deck. Here's the pitch.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Lifted in the air out to right. Harper is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's got 5 base hits in 28 tries. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner.
Worked so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the move is Harper, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Here now is Juan Soto, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. There's Segura. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Phillies lead it 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
At the plate now, Adam Hazley. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. He'll feed it to Scherzer, covering to record the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Andrew McCutchen would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Striding in now for the Nats, Yan Gomes. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Yan Gomes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Nola is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the getting outs as quickly as you can, and there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
2 balls and a strike to count. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hazley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Carter Kieboom digs in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Popped him up. Hoskins is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Now at the plate, Luis Garcia. First delivery to him on the way. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still trail it here 2-1. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1. Ball, that's outside.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball inside. That's a ball. Count is 2-1.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Hoskins is retired, 2 down now.
The right fielder,
Digging in for his second at bat, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. And he lays off for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Fouled off. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Bottom of the third now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Victor Robles.
The center fielder, Victor.
Here comes the first pitch.
Robles.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Robles has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Outside, that's the ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
And now for Washington, Max Scherzer. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. The 1-0.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. A runner at first with no outs here. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Now the payoff pitch home is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Now I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Adam Eaton digging in next. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A 1-1 misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Now batting, Trey Turner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Turner playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Swing and a liner. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second, but he is in there with a 2-run double.
The pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Juan Soto to the plate now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. The 2-1.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
We got 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
First and second now, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Segura for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies 2. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. JT Realmuto. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-2.
1 ball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The 1-2. And he will take strike 3 call. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
At the plate, Alec Bohm. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand 1. They're down 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Washington.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that means the catcher, Yan Gomes, bats next. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Carter Kieboom, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, good knuckle curve. 0-2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Ready for another chance? Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Garcia is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles, turning a double.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nationals gone in order. They're up 3-2.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Nope.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Stepping in now, Aaron Nola. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
McCutcheon.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutcheon. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Eaton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this will bang up against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fouled away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They trail 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles.
Victor Robles.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The 0-2 home. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Robles is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
One gone for the Nationals in the fifth. And that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. Fouled off. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
In now is Adam Eaton. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies 2. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First delivery to him on the way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. High in the air out towards shallow right. Garcia takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Segura.
Digging in once again, Gene Segura hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And the pitch. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. Up high, 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he pops it up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing, and this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Standing in now, Alec Bohm. He'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's ball 2 now. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. To 2-2 now.
2-2 count.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
To the plate now, Adam Hazley.
The center fielder, Adam.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right side. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 4-3 Phillies. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Trey Turner. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. Trey Turner with a solo shot, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Soto, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. The windup and the 0-1. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
In now Asdrubal Cabrera, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 home. Misses off the plate.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. But the Nationals are able to tie things up on this solo. Up to start the 7th, and we are tied 4-4. Tanner Rainey is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21, Tanner Rainey.
Phil Gosselin is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Gosselin.
He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Gosselin, 30 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. He swung on and missed. A full count now. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
Look like
Popped him up. Keyboom has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First delivery to him on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Score remains tied at 4. Hector Neris gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Hector Neris.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Carter Kieboom.
The third baseman, number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
At the plate, Luis Garcia. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Victor Robles digging in now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Brock Holt will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for Washington, number 27, Brock Holt.
Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Holt, a former Red Sox, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hot shot down the line. looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
At the plate, Adam Eaton. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Here now is Trey Turner, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
And he takes ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Line toward right center. And he has broken this one open as this is down for extra bases. 1 run scores.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Blake Parker trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Blake Parker.
Juan Soto will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Now the 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1.
Ball. That's inside.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Three and 1. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Second and third, 2 away. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals as Dribble Cabrera, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Comes set, the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Two out, bases loaded. Into center field, line drive, base hit. One run is scored. The run scores from second. That makes it an 8-4 ball game.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
Stepping in now, Yan Gomes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike. From the stretch.
Count is 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
4 runs here in this half inning. Ball even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 8th inning coming up. The Nationals lead it 8-4. Ryan Harper has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Harper, a native of Tennessee. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's a breaking ball, too low, 2-0.
2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Now here it comes. In there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Line drive, base hit to right.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
No hits to this point. The 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hit in the air out to left field. Soto will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-0 home. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Runners on first with one down. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses with that one for ball four. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Striding in once again, Alec Bohm. And with men on base and two away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A 1 pitch on its way.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try.
Number 8.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Digging in, Luis Garcia. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The 2-1 home. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Harper looks up.
And it's into the bullpen. A home run.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Center fielder, number 60, Victor Robles.
To the plate now, Victor Robles, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Josh Harrison will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Josh Harrison.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Right about now, the
The right
manager's
fielder,
questioning
number
his
2.
decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate. So we'll likely see a double switch here. Ranger Suarez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Neil Walker will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Neil Walker.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Eaton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. A little roller toward the hole. Flips it behind his back. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's the Nationals 9 and the Phillies 4. Wander Suero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Wander Suero.
Digging in, Adam Hazley. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
The count 1-1. I got 2-1 the count.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So striding in, Neil Walker. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20.
Striding into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
1 out and a runner on second base. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Rhys Hoskins will be next. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Set. Here's the 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Philly down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home, so this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Washington jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tanner Rainey gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 9 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Philadelphia, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.